This is Case Tools Lab experiment number 10. In this exercise, we are going to see how to create a class diagram for a parking application from the source code. So I have taken parking management as the example for this. So reverse engineering is the process of taking a software program's binary code and creating it so as to trace it back to the original source code. It is being widely used in computer hardware and software to enhance product features or to fix certain bugs. StarUML is also a capable software for creating a class diagram from existing C++ or Java codes, which is referred to as reverse engineering the code. This is very useful when we have existing code, we want to existing code, or if we have modified code that was generated by StarUML by adding fields and methods, and we thus want to update our diagrams to reflect those changes. Now let's see how this program how this can be done. So as we've seen in the previous 9th exercise, I'm going to use the same class, that is parking management class. So we saw the forward engineering. Now we're going to see how the reverse engineering can be done. So this is my class. So here in my class, what I need to do is I just have to, before that let me explain about the class diagram. This is about a parking management. It has got many classes like parking management register, floors, checkout, fine, timing and allocate. It also has its own attributes and functions. So as I had already shown you before, on the desktop all our codes are being saved in the form of notepads, as you can see here. So using these codes, we will now generate the actual class diagram with all its dependencies. So there's another way of doing it. Instead of, we can also include this notepad file and do it. Otherwise we could directly do it in our StarUML. Now say I would like to do the forward engineering. So I click the register class and click onto Java and say reverse engineering. So now it asks me to the location is desktop. So from the desktop I have the following folders have been chosen. So it's very simple. I just have to include my folders, like whichever folder that I want to create the class diagram for. So I can simply just add a few of them, or a few important ones. Now let's see how exactly this works. So I've added few of my text files here. So now I just have to click next, and here I'll have to provide what kind of a model it is. So it is use case model, and then when I provide next, yes, I'll have to run the program now. So when I run this, I'll obtain the class diagram. So as you can see, there's a big process that's been happening here, and yes, the Java reverse engineering has been completed successfully. Now let's see how exactly our overview looks like. So as you can see here, this is how my overview of the use case model looks like. So these are all my classes. So according to the code that was generated from the code, the reverse engineering has been done. So the compiler or the StarUML has produced a class from my code, and according to the information provided, it has also given the dependencies, as you can see, the simple aggregate functions, the composition functions, and as you can see, there's one association function, relationship also between the classes. So this is how we do the reverse engineering. This is the end of the experiment, and thank you.